Not every important moment comes with big headlines. Sometimes it's the calm, honest words that stay with us the longest. Today, Kelly Ripa shared a personal moment, not to shock anyone, but to be real. There was no drama, no exaggeration, just a quiet update that many viewers immediately connected with. Fans noticed the tone, the pause, the honesty. And what followed wasn't concern, it was understanding, respect, and love. Stay with us as we look at why this calm moment from Kelly Ripa meant so much to so many. Kelly Ripa has spent decades connecting with viewers through warmth, humor, and openness. Morning after morning, she appears on screen with energy and positivity, often making it feel as though she's speaking directly to each person watching at home. But every so often, there are moments that feel different, quieter, slower, and more reflective. Recently, Kelly shared one of those moments. It wasn't dramatic. There were no alarming announcements or shocking revelations. Instead, it was a calm and honest update, the kind that doesn't demand attention but gently earns it. And for many viewers, that made it even more meaningful.
A quiet shift that viewers noticed. Longtime fans are familiar with Kelly's usual rhythm. She's quick-witted, expressive, and full of lighthearted humor. That's why viewers immediately noticed when her tone softened and her words became more measured. There was no sudden pause in the show, no formal statement, just a natural moment where Kelly chose honesty over performance. She acknowledged that life sometimes brings moments that encourage reflection, moments that make you slow down and take stock of what really matters. That subtle shift was enough for viewers to lean in.
Why this moment felt different. What made this personal moment stand out wasn't what was said, it was how it was said. Kelly didn't frame her update as a problem or a crisis. She didn't invite speculation or concern. Instead, she spoke calmly, reminding viewers that life isn't always lived at full speed. In a media world often driven by urgency and exaggeration, this approach felt refreshing. It showed that personal moments don't need to be dramatic to be important. Sometimes, quiet honesty speaks the loudest. The importance of calm honesty. Kelly's update reflected something many people experience but rarely talk about openly, the realization that balance matters. Whether it's health, family, or emotional well-being, there comes a point where slowing down becomes necessary. She didn't offer advice or solutions. She simply shared awareness, an acknowledgement that listening to yourself is just as important as staying busy. That message resonated deeply with viewers who see similar moments in their own lives. Mark Consuelos' steady presence. As Kelly shared her thoughts, Mark Consuelos sat beside her, offering quiet support. He didn't interrupt or redirect the conversation. His role in the moment was subtle but meaningful. Viewers noticed how his presence added a sense of steadiness. Sometimes support doesn't come through words, it comes through listening, patience, and simply being there. For many fans, this partnership made the moment feel grounded and real. A personal moment without oversharing. One reason fans responded so positively was the balance Kelly maintained. She shared enough to be genuine, but not so much that it felt intrusive or uncomfortable. This approach showed respect, both for herself and for her audience. She demonstrated that it's possible to be open without being overwhelming, personal without being dramatic. That balance is rare, and it earned widespread appreciation. Viewer reactions, understanding, and appreciation. After the episode aired, viewers began sharing their thoughts online. The tone of the response was notably calm and supportive. Many fans expressed gratitude for Kelly's honesty, saying it made them feel understood. Others shared how refreshing it was to see a public figure acknowledge life's quieter challenges without turning them into headlines. Some viewers mentioned that the moment reminded them to check in with themselves, to listen when life signals the need for rest or reflection. Why Kelly's voice matters. Kelly Ripa's connection with her audience has been built over time. It's rooted in consistency, relatability, and trust. Viewers feel comfortable listening to her because she's never positioned herself as perfect or untouchable. That history gives weight to moments like this. When Kelly speaks calmly and honestly, people listen, not out of curiosity, but out of respect.
Life rarely announces its turning points loudly. More often, they arrive quietly, through conversations, feelings, or moments of realization. Kelly's personal update mirrored that reality. It wasn't about a single event, but about acknowledging life's natural rhythms. That reflection made the moment relatable to people from all walks of life.
Strength in simplicity. One of the strongest aspects of this update was its simplicity. Kelly didn't try to frame her experience as inspirational or instructive. She simply spoke from a place of awareness. That simplicity allowed viewers to interpret the moment in their own way, to connect it to their own lives without feeling guided or persuaded. Strength in simplicity. One of the strongest aspects of this update was its simplicity. Kelly didn't try to frame her experience as inspirational or instructive. She simply spoke from a place of awareness. That simplicity allowed viewers to interpret the moment in their own way, to connect it to their own lives without feeling guided or persuaded. A healthy way to communicate personal moments. In an era where oversharing is common, Kelly's approach offered an alternative. She showed that personal moments can be shared thoughtfully, with intention and care. This kind of communication fosters connection rather than concern. It invites understanding without inviting speculation. That distinction mattered to viewers. The role of perspective. Kelly's calm tones suggested perspective, an understanding that not every challenge needs to be framed as a setback. Sometimes life's pauses are opportunities to reset and realign. This perspective resonated with fans who are navigating their own moments of reflection, whether related to work, family, or personal well-being. Community response and shared reflection. What followed was a wave of shared reflection. Fans didn't just respond to Kelly, they responded to each other. Comment sections became spaces for encouragement and understanding. Viewers shared how they related to the message, often without detailing personal struggles, but simply acknowledging the importance of slowing down. That sense of community amplified the impact of the moment. Why this update was important. This wasn't an update that needed attention, it was one that deserved it. Kelly's calm honesty served as a reminder that life doesn't always move in straight lines. Moments of reflection are not signs of weakness, they're signs of awareness. And awareness is often the first step toward balance. What viewers can take away? Viewers didn't walk away with instructions or answers. Instead, they walked away with a feeling, one of reassurance. Reassurance that it's okay to pause. Reassurance that calm honesty has value. Reassurance that personal moments don't need to be dramatic to be meaningful. Looking ahead, Kelly Ripa didn't signal any major changes or transitions. If anything, this moment reaffirmed her commitment to authenticity. Fans can expect the same warmth and openness they've always seen, now enriched by a deeper appreciation for life's quieter moments. Why this moment will be remembered. This personal update won't be remembered for its details. It will be remembered for its tone. In a media environment filled with urgency, Kelly offered calm. In a space often driven by spectacle, she offered sincerity. That contrast made all the difference. Kelly Ripa shares a personal moment. A calm, honest update for viewers is a reminder that authenticity doesn't need amplification. Sometimes the most powerful messages are shared softly. Kelly's moment didn't ask for attention, it invited reflection. And viewers responded not with concern, but with understanding and respect. Have you ever experienced a moment that made you slow down and reflect? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might resonate with someone else.